Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ray Hayes coming to you again with the Diversity Report. My last podcast, we talked about how me and Jamie went about switching up the podcast. So from now on, it's going to be referred to as the Diversity Report. But thank you all for taking time out your busy schedule and listening to me. Today, I want to start things off a little different. Wanted to talk about, introduce to people who may not have a full understanding of what supplier diversity is. You may have heard about it. You may have seen a lot of news lately, and particularly on suppliernews.com, our website, about supplier diversity. So I wanted to talk about the idea of what supplier diversity is, and just give a short and quick definition of what it is, and then I'll continue on until my discussion of today. So, the term supplier diversity refers to the proactive business program that promotes the purchasing of goods and services from previously underrepresented communities. These suppliers may include minority-owned, women-owned, veteran-owned, LGBT-owned, or you have a service disabled, veteran owned, disabled owned, and small business administration, which is SBA for short, defined small business concerns. The purpose of the business strategy is to help diversify specific corporate supply chains and help to reflect the demographics of the community in which a company is located in. So there you have it. Quick and sweet idea of what supplier diversity is, just in case you're checking out one of our articles and we're talking about supplier diversities. You can just get a better understanding of what supplier diversity is all about. And if you have any other terms or definitions that you need help with when it comes to tier 2 reporting or tier 1 reporting, what actually is a small business, check us out at our on our website. We have a section dedicated to definitions. So with that being said, let's transition into our topic today. And I wanted to talk about how the big stores we used to go to as kids. I mean, I was born in '88, so I'm considered a millennial. And one of the big stores when growing up as a kid that I used to frequent was Toys R Us, and also Carson's. Now, a lot of you all may not have Carson's in your state if you're not in Illinois or Indiana, but Carson's is a big retail chain. And my idea is similar to a lower scale version of Macy's. They offer a variety of products, retail products for women, men, and children. And just a few weeks ago that they announced that they're going to be closing. And as you already may know, Toys R Us is on the verge of closing as well. But it baffles me to see these stores closing, because when they close, we really don't have any other stores that can do this or hold the same kind of business they did. For instance, Toys R Us in particular. Nowadays, you don't see that many toy stores. You may see a mom and pop toy store, but you don't see a big brand toy store anymore. And Toys R Us was that big brand toy store of my age. And now it's gone. And the fact of it is when you see these stores closing, it's kind of bittersweet. Because now in the holiday time, you can't go and just window shop. But honestly, I usually didn't go and window shop at Toys R Us. I may go online. And that's what I wanted to talk about. The demand of small businesses and online business has increased. You no longer have to worry about competition with the big brand names, because people aren't going to them as much as they used to. So now you have a market for more small businesses to operate in. So if you were a small business chain selling toys, most likely, I'm not going to say most likely, but maybe those consumers who went to Toys R Us will be now frequenting your small business chain because Toys R Us prices were too high and they were far away. However, you're right in the community. Your prices are a little bit below market value, if not market value, and they can just hop up and go to you. They don't have to go miles away to back in time to Toys R Us or the KB Toys. You don't have to do that anymore. So, and also, it's not only you don't have to even go there. You can order what you want online, and that makes it even better. But it takes away, in my opinion, the fact that you can't go window shopping anymore. If I want to try on a pair of pants, I have to wait till they're delivered. Shipped to me, and then try them on. And if they don't fit, I got to send them back and then order another pair, which is my correct size. Me personally, I don't want to do that. So I when it comes to clothes, I usually go to the store and look and see what I want because honestly, I'm picky. So I may see it online and it may look good on a mannequin or good on the model online, but it may not look good on me. So it's like I want to try that on to see how it personally fits. So with right now Carson's leaving, that sucks. And even for my wife, like she used to go do community day. That's when we got majority of our clothes for my son during that time. And you can go to Burlington or Marshalls or somewhere else. You can do it there, but it sucks to see. But now you can't buy it in, so to say, bulk now because that store is closing. But like I said, there's an opportunity for more small businesses and online businesses to pick up that consumer base. And that's exciting to see. And I'm sure that's going to increase more people, like, for instance, visiting more small businesses and looking at on Facebook, or Twitter, you have people promoting Small Business Week. More people saying, okay, let's see what deals they have to offer. Because I can go to that store and see it. I can go to that brick and mortar store and see it. So, although these stores are closing, it's a bittersweet, like I said, moment because now you have more opportunities if you're an entrepreneur / small business owner. Also, I did want to announce that in the coming weeks, me and Jamie, if you may not know, is a co-host of the Diversity Report podcast as well. He's just not with me today. But we're going to be introducing something different, something new. We developed an ebook. And please be on the lookout for it. It breaks down the ebook we've created. If you're in the field of supplier diversity or if you're a small business owner, that definition that I just provided to you all with supplier diversity, and I told you to go check it out on the page. We broke that down, put it in the ebook, but we also broke down information that almost every small business owner needs in supplier diversity, people that are working in the field of supplier diversity needs. So within the coming months, we'll be doing a podcast per se and sitting down talking about the importance of this ebook and why we went about developing it. And I think it should be beneficial, like I said, to anyone working within those fields. And we're open to feedback and possibly, definitely, not possibly, but definitely changing things up if you all voice concerns. So please check us out in the coming weeks and coming months. We develop an ebook, and it's like I said, it should be beneficial. With that being said, I'm going to end it here, and I want to say thank you all for listening to me. Once again, my name is Ray Hayes. This is the Diversity Report, and I hope you all have a good evening, good day, good week, and I'm out.